Hello, YouTube friends. How you doing out there? Steve Tocco here. One of my subscribers recently left a comment and asked me to start posting, I guess, stories about my journey in the music business. I think because I've been around so long, for 40 years, and if you know anything about my channel, I have like hundreds and hundreds of cover songs in all kinds of different genres of music, and I've played in all kinds of bands, so I've got a lot of I guess experiences, and I thought it was a good suggestion to share that with all of you. Wow, the camera really picks up things in the front. Anyway, so I'm going to start, and I'll start with the first audition I ever did. And let me go back. I started playing drums when I was 18, so I was out of high school already. And I was desperate to get good, and I got way, way ahead of myself. Although I did start, and I was late in starting, it did come to me kind of quickly, but even so, within a year, I started wanting to audition for bands. So in that time frame, in that course of a year, and this was in the late 70s, so I already had long hair, so I grew it even longer, and then I got tinted glasses, you know, like, not like these, but they were tinted, so at the time it looked cool. And then I wear like cut-off shirts, you know, and I just kind of looked the part, but I couldn't play at all. I was just completely lame, but I was so eager to do it, I started reaching out, and I ended up talking my way into auditioning for a band. The auditions were held on a Saturday night at a bar, and you just had to go and play. Now, mind you, I've only been playing for about 8 or 9 months at the time, but I had, like I said, desire, and somehow I had enough confidence to do it. So I showed up at this bar and talked to the band, and they said, okay, the auditions, we're doing them after each break, so after this break, you go up and play a few songs. Fine, okay. And like I said, I looked the part. So the time came, I go up to the stage just at the end of the break, and the drummer's there, standing there, and I walk up, and he's a veteran, you know, he's been doing this forever, you could just tell. And I look at the drums, and stupidly, naively, I'm like, wow, they're not set up at all like mine. So I say to this veteran drummer, hey, man, do you mind if I like move things around? Like move the cymbals down and stuff? And he's like, no, man, just play it like it is. It's like, and rightly so, you know? So I'm like, oh, okay. So I sit down at the drum set, and it's automatically completely different than the way I set up. His hi-hat was way up here. His snare drum was way down here below his knees. He sat really high, and all his cymbals were really high up, and it didn't feel right. But again, what do I know? So I look around, and the guys in the band say, okay, let's do this song. And I don't even remember what it was, but this song, and I kind of knew it, although I couldn't play it. And they're just looking at me, and I said, okay. And they're still looking at me, like all 5 of the guys, or 4 of the guys in the band. I'm like, what's up? The guitar player leans in and goes, man, count off the song. Oh, yeah, I'm so stupid. I don't even realize, yeah, drummers have to do the count off. Yeah, that's our job. So anyway, I count the song off. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's super loud. I've always been playing in my basement with just me and some headphones on. All of a sudden I realized, wow, it is really loud on stage. So that threw me off, and within a second, I'm realizing this is not right. I shouldn't be here. This drum set doesn't feel right, and it's really loud, and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this, but I'm still playing, and then whatever it was, 8 bars, 16 bars into the first song, I do a fill, a stupid fill probably, as I hit the cymbal. The instant the stick hits the cymbal, I see there's no wing net wing nut on the cymbal itself. So the cymbal goes flying up into the air. It's silhouetted by the lights on stage. And as I'm playing, I'm like, oh no! And the thing flies and hits the bass player in the back. I swear to God. And it lands on the stage floor. Thunderous crash over the sound of, you know, all these amplifiers. And the bass player turns around quickly, like, and he's got this look on his face, and I read his lips over the din of the music, and he's like, and I'm like, oh no, God, oh no. And I put my head down, and again, I'm wearing glasses that are tinted. You know, they're like sunglasses. So I put my head down, and just because I'm embarrassed, and just as I put my head down, the stick, because the hi-hat is so high, tink, tink, hits my glasses and knocks one of the lenses out. It goes flying, and I don't know what I'm doing. So the glasses are like crooked on my face like this, and I don't know how to get them off. You know, a veteran or somebody who knew how to play drums, now I know I would just take one stick, set it down, keep the groove going, take my glasses off, and then keep playing. I wouldn't even miss a lick, right? No, not then. I'm like this, with one lens in and one out, and I start trying to take my glasses off with my shoulder. So while I'm playing, I'm going... I start slowing down. And the band turns around. All four of them, all the guys, they turn around at the same time because I'm slowing down like tremendously. And they see me going... Well, they fall out and just start laughing. They actually stopped playing. And the music stopped. I stopped. People on the dance floor stopped. They're all looking at me, and the band is dying laughing. I am so embarrassed. I don't know what to do. Oh, God. I'm 19 or what? 19 years old. I can't afford another pair of glasses, so I'm on the stage looking for the lens that fell out. When I find it, I grab my glasses and I literally run out of the bar. I am so embarrassed, I don't talk to anyone. Now, obviously, no one in the band ever called me back. I never called them. I never even told anyone this story until years and years. I think I told it to my wife after we had been married like 10 years. She was cracking up. And then I started sharing the story with all my friends, and they love it when I tell it. And that's true. It really happened. So somewhere out there are a group of old musicians. They're probably in their 60s now. Maybe they remember it. Maybe they'll see this video and they'll go, oh my God, I remember that asshole. Oh, he sucked. He was terrible. Anyway, I didn't give up. Somehow I persevered, and I went back to the basement and realized, wow, this is way more to this drumming than I thought. And shortly after, I cut my hair and started working on rudiments and learning really how to play. So that's my lesson, and that's my story, and I'm just sharing it with all of you. And if you like what you heard, leave a comment below and let me know. I have literally hundreds more of these ridiculous stories from all 40 years worth of crazy gigs that I've done. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.